addition to posting that manifesto online, the suspect, Christopher Dorner, also reached out to me directly, mailing a parcel to my office that arrived on the 1st of this month. My assistant opened it. Inside, he found this hand-labeled DVD accompanied by a yellow Post-it note reading in part, quote, "I never lied," apparently in reference to his 2008 dismissal from the LAPD. Now, the DVD shows testimony by a man who says he was kicked by an LAPD officer, according to Dorner, confirming his story. The story, he says, got him kicked off the force initially. Also in the package, as I mentioned, a coin wrapped in duct tape. Now, the tape bearing a handwritten inscription, "Thanks but no thanks, Will Braden." That's obviously his former boss. On the top of the duct tape, you can see there's also an abbreviation. Now, at first today, we thought it might be the initials IMOA, which is commonly is an abbreviation for Imagine a More Open America. However, if you look more closely at it, as we have now, it appears to be the number 1 with a space and then the letter M period O period A period. 1 MOA could stand for 1 minute of arc, which is a marksmanship term. Now, here's the coin again. You can see the bullet holes, 3 to the center, another shot nicked off the top of that. That's the coin that was part of this parcel. And as I mentioned, I was made aware of this parcel just today, as was the editorial staff of my program and also CNN management. And obviously, upon learning of its existence, CNN alerted both Chief Braden and law enforcement. Bill Braden, as you know, is the former New York police commissioner, as well as LA's retired chief of police. He joins me now. So, Chief Braden, I want to show you some of the images that apparently were sent to me. I didn't know about this until really just a few hours ago, and I know you're seeing these images for the first time. The first is a coin, the kind of coin that I would imagine either you give out, or it's the kind of thing soldiers often give out, or on police forces they have a kind of a ceremonial coin with some bullet holes clearly shot through, both in the center and off to the side. What do you make of this? Do you have any idea how this man might have gotten this coin?
Chances are he would have received it from me. The photograph that's been displayed very widely today of me shaking his hand in front of a pair of flags probably would have been the custom I have of when somebody was activated into the military heading overseas. I'd bring them up to the office, present them with one of these coins as a token of respect and good luck, and also have their family come up to meet a military liaison officer who would then basically work with the family during the period of time when the officer was gone. So looking at this coin, that is what is called a challenge coin. It's my personal coin that I give out to people, and the coin's usually about 1.5 inches, 2 inches in width, so looks like he probably shot that through with like a .22.
It's the kind of thing, I think it's a military tradition. Whenever I'm with a military unit, oftentimes they'll coin me, or even I think President Obama has some, other high officials have them. Do you remember anything about this person?
I actually do not, and it's interesting because he's a very distinctive looking individual, just the sheer size of him. But in the course of a year in the LAPD, I would probably handle anywhere from 200 to 400 disciplinary cases, major cases. And in a 10,000 person department, and over the space of 7 years, I don't recall him as distinctive as he looks, and I don't recall the specific set of circumstances for which I fired him or discharged him. Now, we viewed all of those documents, but I have no recollection of it in the sense of even after reading them.
In the parcel that was sent to me, and again, this arrived, I guess, on February 1st, but I'm just learning about it, and CNN management, frankly, is just learning about it today. There was duct tape that the coin was wrapped in, and on the duct tape, it says, it's kind of hard to see there, it says, "Thanks but no thanks, Will Braden." And then up on the top, it says, IMOA, which we think is an abbreviation for Imagine a More Open America. Do you have any connection to, I mean, does that make any sense to you?
It doesn't make any sense to me. I received a call from your security department just about an hour ago, actually, informing me that they had received this package, I believe, last Friday. As you've indicated, you're just becoming aware of it today, as is senior management, I guess, at CNN. What you've shown me is, being quite frank with you, very disturbing, I think, to anybody that would look at it. And I understand it was accompanied by some form of letter or written correspondence. So one of the issues, I spoke to Chief Beck a short while ago to inform him of this, and My understanding is your corporate security has forwarded it to the FBI, and the FBI will be sharing it with the LAPD as they move their investigation forward.
Yeah, and I mean, I didn't see it because, as you can imagine, I get a lot of correspondence and a lot of kind of nutty correspondence, and usually just kind of
as did I when I was
right.
chief of police.
So usually it doesn't even go to me. I just sort of forward it on to the security folks. He lists you in this manifesto. He clearly has some sort of a beef with you. Does any of that resonate? Does it make any sense to you?
Well, in terms of, without speaking specifically to the manifesto and what's in it, although there's public documents, and I understand the media has been very good about not identifying other people who are listed in the document. In my case, I was the chief of police that signed off on his discharge from the LAPD. So in terms of his grievances, I could understand his grievance directed toward me in my capacity as chief of police. But a lot of people get discharged, and a lot of police officers get discharged, and none of them resort to the actions that this young man has taken.
Well, Ms. Brennan, I appreciate you joining us, Chief Bratton. Thank